Hello all, welcome to Genie. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the CSS animations. So we will see what are CSS animations, and these are the contents which we are going to discuss today. So what are CSS animations and how they work, the benefits of CSS animations, the animatable properties, keyframes, basic CSS animation syntax, and we will go through 3 examples: bouncing ball, text animation, and a rotating cube. So let us begin. What are CSS animations? CSS animations are a way to create dynamic animated effects on the web page using CSS. It can create a wide range of effects like fading. We can change the opacity of an element. We can control the movement of an element, and we can do so many different transitions. So how does this animation work? It actually works by changing the HTML properties over time. So we can define certain keyframes, and at specific intervals, the browser will interpolate with these keyframes and it will create a smooth animation. Like we can give the time 1 second or 2 seconds for how long our animations should run. And what are the benefits? It makes our web page more engaging, interactive, and visually appealing. And due to all this, the people who spend time on our web page, uh, that will be increased. So we will see the different animatable properties. Not all CSS properties cannot be animated. Only a subset of properties called the animatable properties, they can be used in CSS animations. So these are some examples of animatable properties. One is opacity, transform, control, background color, height, width, border width, and padding. So these are the different examples of animatable properties. Now let us see what are keyframes. So keyframes actually they are used to define the starting and the ending points of an animation. We can define as many keyframes as we want, and the browser will interpolate with these keyframes to create a smooth animation. So keyframes starting can be given as 0%, and the halfway we can give it as 50%, then 100%. We can specify what should happen at these specific time frames. Let us go through an example code. So here we are changing the background color. At first, the background color will be 0%, then it will be 50%, then it can be 100%. So in the HTML, we are giving a division element with a certain height and width. Then we are giving the name of that as example. So the animation name which we are giving uh, should be the same name what we have to give inside our example, that is keyframes. Keyframes, the name of the keyframe should be example, and it should be the same as that of the animation name. We can specify the duration of the animation. So here the duration of the animation is 2 seconds. So 0 at the starting, the background color will be 0. Then after 1 second, the background color will be yellow, and at the 2-second time, the background color will be blue. So that is how this animation works. Next, we will see through an animation effect of bouncing ball. So here we are creating a division element in our HTML. And we are giving the height and width of 50 pixels to the ball, and a background color white, border radius as 50%, so that this shape will become a ball. Position is relative, and the animation name we are giving as bounce. So same name we should give to keyframes as well, and it will run infinite times. So at the starting, the top is 0. That is, our ball will be lying at the bottom of the screen. And at 50%, the top will go to 200 pixels, so that it will rise to this position. And at 100% again, the top is 0, so that the ball will hit the bottom of the screen. So that is how this animation works. Next animation, we'll go through text animation. So here, as you see, the color of the text changes from green to red. So the font size of the text is 24 pixels, and font weight is bold. The color, initial starting color is green, and the animation name is color change. So it will ease in out of every 1 second. At the starting, it is 0. At the half a second, the color changes to red. Then again, the color in the 100%, the color changes to green again. So that is how this animation works. Now let us go through another example, rotating cube. So here I am defining a cube of height and width 100 pixels, and I am giving it a color green. Now the position of the cube is relative. The rotate is the name of this animation, and inside the keyframes we are using a different property here, animation here, that is transform. So here at the starting, in the y-axis, the rotation will be 0 degrees. At 1 second, after 1 second, that is our animation uh, time is 1 second, it will transform to 360 degrees. So it will like rotate 360 degrees every 1 second. So that is how this animation works. I'll link all the examples code which we have discussed in the description, so you can try this at your own pace. If you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel and click on the bell notification icon so that you will receive all of my future videos. So now, in this presentation, like we have covered the basics of CSS animation, and we have gone through some example codes so that you can create your own animation, and I have created the effects like how it will work. The next step is you have to try experimenting with these codes. These are actually the starting code, and see what kind of animations you can create on your own. In the next video, in our upcoming video, we will explore more of CSS animation, and we'll try to create a man walking and a girl running using the CSS animations. So before that, I wanted everybody to like go through the examples and try this on your own. So happy coding. Bye bye. Take care.